It's lights out and away we go. Even start from the front two. Bottas gets away better than Perez, who's quickly caught by Carlos Sainz. Verstappen leading them then down towards turn one from Hamilton, from Bottas, who just has to back off a bit. And Verstappen goes off the track, and that gives the lead to Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Perez. Behind him comes Pierre Gasly. But Max Verstappen, what a poor turn two that was for him.
He actually had to counter steer into a slide, a back end slide, and that's what caught him out rather than out braking himself.
Daniel Ricciardo is going to go for it, isn't he, on Fernando Alonso down the inside of the chicane. Can he keep that McLaren in front? That was a very nice move. It's been 4 or 5 laps coming. Fernando Alonso has seen it coming, and obviously that McLaren looking after its tyres a little better. But Alonso will keep this battle as long as he possibly can. Through scene we go now. Lando Norris has gained right up on Fernando Alonso. Lando Norris is going to go down the inside, and Lebose, nice opportunist move from Lando Norris.
I think everyone is just struggling.
Yeah, copy that. Even Graining spotted on the hard runners as well.
Yeah, plan B.
Plan B, could this be a two-stop race after all?
Daniel, box to overtake Gasly. Box to overtake Gasly.
Box to overtake Gasly. It's the undercut, yes.
Yes.
Everyone's kept a set of new hard compound tyres just for the middle phase of this race.
Ricciardo on the pit straight then. Ricciardo's got a great chance of passing both those cars and does so.
Yes, he does. That is the undercut at work. So Hamilton has to now get his foot down to watch out for the undercut from Max Verstappen.
They can't afford any kind of delay on Hamilton's pit stop.
Hamilton stops, Verstappen making his way around turn 12. Very neat change there from the Mercedes crew. Verstappen and Bottas now making their way down the main straight. Hamilton is looking for that white line so he can get his foot down. This is going to be a little tighter than Mercedes would really have liked. Hamilton comes out. Is he ahead of Max Verstappen? No, he is not. Max Verstappen pulls the undercut on Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton was told to give it everything, but for once, Hammer Time didn't give him enough time. This seems to be turning into a two-stop race that was originally going to be a one-stop race.
He forced me off. What's this idiot doing? He even went off himself.
Of Red Bull pulled an absolute masterstroke here in keeping Perez out for so long. Right, Lando Norris is going for it again on Pierre Gasly to try and get into the points at the end of the first part of the Mistral straight. Lando Norris does slide the Papaya McLaren through and past the AlphaTauri. Here goes Lando Norris on the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. We said he was struggling a bit. He was the first of the point-scoring positions to come in and pit, and he's now starting to lose places.
That's useful information for the leaders.
There goes Pierre Gasly on Charles Leclerc. Leclerc even locks up as Gasly goes past him.
Box and pit confirm, please, Max. Box, pit confirm.
Right, now this swings around. It is a two-stop race as far as Max Verstappen and Red Bull are concerned. Let's watch the tyres go on. It's mediums for the end of the race. No problem with that pit stop, and he's back out. We're watching Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo swap positions, and that makes absolute sense down at McLaren because Norris is on much fresher tyres, having pitted that much later.
Here comes Max then. Max has got both Mercedes clearly in sight now.
So, on the medium tyres that are fresher as Valtteri Bottas's hard compound tyre, and with DRS as well, he gains on the Mercedes, can't get past the Mercedes, but he's gone wide.
Oh, he did.
Bottas goes wide, and this time Max Verstappen might get a decent exit out of the chicane and might not need DRS to get past Valtteri Bottas, who looked to have held Verstappen up just long enough to keep that second place. As through scene they go, wheel to wheel, side by side, and they come out of the corner with Verstappen in second place.
Now it's game on, but Hamilton somehow is magicking up some pace out of those tyres.
Why the no one listen to me when I say it's going to be a two-stopper? Hell.
Hamilton to Verstappen, 2.3 seconds, as here goes Perez now on Bottas to the chicane. We saw Bottas run wide there when he was passed by Max Verstappen. This time around, he plants that Mercedes exactly where he needed to. But how much longer can he hold off Sergio Perez here, who's getting a great slipstream, pulls out now to the left-hand side of that Mercedes, and by the time they hit the seam corner, Sergio Perez is up into the podium places.
he's going to get DRS, he's going to get a good slipstream, and he's going to put Hamilton uncomfortable as he brakes at the end of the straight.
At the start of this race, Verstappen gifted almost Hamilton the lead. They've got it back and they've taken that lead. Yes, they have. Max Verstappen goes past Lewis Hamilton and for the second time in this race has managed to get his Red Bull out of a bit of trouble. This time it was a strategy that asked him to do all the work, and with 1 and a bit laps to go, Verstappen retakes the lead of the French Grand Prix.
Simply lovely. Come on, mate.
Red Bull have never won 3 races in a row in the turbo hybrid era. Well, that hat-trick is going to be completed here at Paul Ricard this afternoon as Max Verstappen rounds the final corner. He sees his team cheering on the right-hand side. He sees the checkered flag and he wins the French Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, who had the long-time lead and a one-stop strategy for Mercedes, has to settle for second this afternoon. And it's Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen, I know you've been struggling with your radio throughout the race, but congratulations on the race win. You are also the driver of the day. Huge congratulations.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you to the fans. Not easy out there, but thank you for voting. I hope everyone enjoyed that race.
That move was absolutely brilliant. You left it right to the last minute, but enjoy the celebrations and congratulations once again. You're driver of the day.
Thank you very much.
Sergio Perez provided great support to his teammate and to his team to come home and take the final podium place as well. If we can beat them here, we'll beat them anywhere. That's what Christian Horner said about Red Bull and racing at Paul Ricard. And beat them they have. Red Bull triumph over Mercedes today, and we only have a week to wait until the next instalment of this enthralling season when we go to Austria for round 8.